The call came while I was standing in an airport bathroom, staring at my own face in a cracked mirror. Her voice was calm, almost cheerful. "I'm divorcing you. I sold the apartment. I'm starting over with someone else." The words slid into my ear like cold water. No apology, no pause. I watched my reflection blink. "Okay," I said. That was all. The line went dead. I stayed there longer than necessary, listening to the hum of fluorescent lights. My pulse slowed instead of racing. That should have scared me. It didn't. When I landed, the city looked the same. Streets still breathing exhaust. Buildings still leaning into each other like they shared secrets. Our building was empty when I arrived. No furniture, no framed photos, no smell of her shampoo in the bathroom. Only dust and silence. 2 days later, she texted me an address. "Come get the rest of your things." I went at dusk. Her new place was brighter than our old one. Bigger windows, new paint, a future already staged. She opened the door with a smile that didn't know how to sit on her face anymore. Behind her, a man stood in the kitchen. Tall, familiar. My business partner. Her smile faltered when she saw me notice him. That was the moment I understood. Not the betrayal. The design. They had practiced this. I could see it in the way she spoke, in the way he didn't meet my eyes. "We didn't mean for it to happen like this," she said. I nodded, slow, careful. Of course they had. "My wife. My partner." The apartment sold without my signature. I thought about all the nights I stayed late at the office, all the times he insisted on driving her home because it's safer, all the bank statements I never checked because I trusted the numbers. Trust is an expensive habit. I didn't argue. I didn't ask questions. I packed my clothes into a suitcase she had already prepared for me. My life reduced to fabric and zippers. He finally spoke. "We'll handle the paperwork." I looked at him. His hands were shaking. That was interesting. "I'm sure you will," I said. Inside, something quiet rearranged itself. Not rage, alignment. They believed I was stunned, that I would disappear, that I would let them write the ending. They didn't know I had spent 10 years studying patterns, human ones, financial ones, and theirs had already started to bleed. I rented a room near the office and became invisible. I smiled at work. I signed contracts. I congratulated him on his promotion. I let her think she had won something permanent. At night, I audited everything. Phone records first, then bank transfers, then the apartment sale. She hadn't sold it to start over. She had sold it to fund something. Him, our company, their company. Money moved in small, polite amounts, enough to avoid alarms, enough to look like coincidence. I ordered copies of the property documents. My signature was there. A good one. Too good. I ran the image through a forensic comparison service. The curves didn't match mine. The pressure points were off. Forgery. I didn't confront them. I waited. I let them live in their shared dream. I let them believe I was grieving in silence. Meanwhile, I filed quietly. Fraud. Breach of contract. Identity falsification. I recorded one conversation with him. Just one. He admitted the sale. He laughed. "She was unhappy anyway," he said. I listened to it on repeat. Not for anger. For timing. The evidence arrived in a thin envelope. Official. Heavy with consequences. I invited her for coffee. Neutral ground, public, safe. She came alone. No smile this time. "I know about the signature," I said. Her spoon froze mid-stir. "And the transfers. And the recording." I slid the folder across the table. She opened it. Color drained from her face in stages. "You went through my things?" She whispered. "I went through the truth," I said. Her mouth opened, closed, opened again. "He told me it was legal," she said. "He said you'd never fight it." I watched her realize she had been used twice. By him. By herself. "I didn't plan to hurt you," she said. That was the first emotional sentence she had spoken since the call. I stood up. "You planned not to care." The meeting with him happened in the office boardroom. Glass walls, no witnesses who mattered. I played the recording. He laughed at first. Then he heard his own voice. The laugh didn't survive. "They'll take everything," he said. "You don't have to do this." I already did, I said. The company froze his accounts by noon. Investors pulled out by evening. The apartment funds were seized pending investigation. She tried to call me. I didn't answer. Instead, I mailed her a single document, a copy of the forged signature, circled in red. No note, just the proof that her new beginning was built on a crime. I moved cities, new office, new routine, no photos on the walls. Sometimes I think about the call. How light her voice sounded. How easily she erased me. I don't miss her. I miss the man who believed in her. He doesn't exist anymore. Betrayal doesn't break you. It teaches you where the exits are. The last message I received from her said only, "I didn't know it would end like this." I deleted it. She chose the ending the moment she dialed my number. I just wrote the final line,